I would ask him something or say something, it was like he kind of came for me. And I'm not that kind of comedian. Like, I don't go tit for tat. I don't, just because of the respect that I have for him, when he started coming at me, it kind of threw me off. So I didn't know how to retaliate or how to come back because that's not how I wanted to talk to him.
Following their 2018 on-air feud, Katt Williams is now clarifying what happened and why Wanda was fired and canceled. The incident between Katt and Wanda went viral. When Katt made an appearance on Wanda's morning radio program, it was one of the most flawlessly done verbal takedowns in comedic history. However, there is a darker side to this story. Wanda reportedly attempted to set up Katt to get K'd by her own husband after she was so insulted by Katt's ridiculing of her on her radio program. Crazy as it seems, nobody paid any attention to this occurrence back then. Everyone just blamed Katt's untamed personality. Fans are expressing their belief that Wanda ought to be in handcuffs at this very now if Katt is accurate about her attempts to set him up. Earlier this month, Katt Williams showed up on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay podcast and delved into detail, revealing information about some of the most prominent figures in Black humor.
I do a really nice broccoli. They like my broccoli and they love my baked chicken.
Hey, right now, look up your phone and see what it takes to make broccoli, and tell me does it say heat up water? Is that the only step in broccoli? Heat up water? Simmer. Have you ever heard of burned broccoli? Can you burn broccoli?
As the conversation progressed, Shannon inquired about his 2018 appearance on Frank and Wanda in the Morning on V103, a popular Atlanta radio program where Katt and previous host Wanda Smith had an immediate and uncomfortable falling out. It went viral on social media due to its verbal confrontation and takedown spectacle. Before we go into the conflicting accounts from Katt and Wanda about what happened behind the scenes before and after the interview, let's settle the facts. During Wanda Smith's morning radio show in September 2018, Katt was a notable guest, holding her own with Joe, Miss Sophia McIntosh, and Frank Ski. During his visit, Katt wasn't traveling solo. He brought along his colleague comic Red Grant, who was getting ready to dump some comedic wisdom on the Atlanta audience with a series of gigs set for the next weekend. The full 20-minute conversation was published to YouTube, and it soon catapulted to viral success, sealing its spot as V103's most watched clip to date. The interview began off nicely until Katt brought up Tiffany Haddish. He stated, "Just because you got a special on Netflix doesn't imply you can truly create jokes." Katt underlined that Tiffany won the Netflix contract without ever hitting the road on a tour. And even though she's been in the comedy field for almost 2 decades, nobody can point to a single unique joke she's authored.
You only got Tiffany Haddish. She's been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes. And they already ready to down Monique and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip, goofball?
Right.
Or do you think that was already a script and they handed it to her? It's up to you, whatever you want to believe.
But the movie the Girls Trip movie?
Yes, ma'am. The one with with 3 of our greatest Black actresses in it. You mean that one?
Right. But I'm just saying, Tiffany Haddish.
Ma'am, you could have had that role, and everything that happened would have happened unless you thought you were necessary to write.
Katt went on to explain how it's weird that other brilliant Black women comedians constantly get blocked out by these huge media firms. But the way they keep supporting Tiffany, you'd assume she's the most gifted out there. And according to Katt, it's all because Tiffany was picked by the big wigs as the safe selection to appeal to white viewers.
And to see her do her thing.
She passed 46 female Black comedians that I know personally that I put on tour who have a hard time getting a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A after they headline 7 shows at a club for $2,500 a week.
But people like real, and that's why they like her.
Is that what they like?
They love realness.
Because everybody's real then.
Now, bear in mind that when Katt speaks about comic talents, he's talking about the capacity to put together jokes and not simply spew them out. He made it plain that it's straight-up bullshit that Tiffany was placed higher than many other outstanding black women comedians who genuinely produce their own comic content.
She passed 46 female black comedians that I know personally that I put on tour who have a hard time getting a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A after they headline 7 shows at a club for $2,500 a week.
But people like real, and that's why they
is that
like
what
her.
they like?
They love real.
Because everybody's real then.
And who came way before she did.
And who arrived much before she did. And although Wanda argued that Tiffany blew up because she's real, Katt shot that down, stating it's not about being real. According to him, Tiffany was hailed as the face of black women comedy because, number 1, she speaks about being with white boys, and 2, she's light-skinned. You could see Katt wasn't vibing with Wanda at all. But then Wanda took it up a level by throwing some shade and asking a weird question about Katt cooking for his kids. And as if that wasn't enough, she began to interrogate him on the precise foods he prepared for his young ones. Almost soon, the conversation took a turn, with Katt completely trashing Wanda with one put-down after another. He dubbed her a terrible interviewer, checked her for interrupting him, and then proceeded to scorch her to ash.
Dope.
You cook? Do you cook for your kids?
Absolutely.
Tell me some of the things you cook that they are proud of. Like, Dad made some. You got the best spaghetti. You got the best steak. What do you have? Tell us what you cook.
As a father of 7 with an unlimited food budget, you can make whatever is necessary.
I
with
said
7,
what they like.
Excuse me. I'm
I
still
said what do they
answering.
like?
Just because you're a poor interviewer doesn't mean.
I said you answer the question and just tell me.
Man, you're a
what they
strong
like.
black woman. Is it
Answer
okay
the
for me to
question.
answer?
Come on.
You keep interrupting the answer. Everyone can hear it. It sounds like you like me a little bit. It's starting to bleed over the airwaves.
It is.
Oh, really?
I want to let
Come
everybody
on.
know that Wanda got some lipstick on right now with enough glitter for the 4th of July 2020.
That's right. Kissable lips.
Now, despite the heated moment, the two managed to joke it off, and for a minute it appeared like everything was all right. But then Katt asked Wanda about her kids. And before you knew it, the interview morphed into an entire comedy spectacular.
How many kids you got, Wanda?
I have 3 boys.
Excellent.
Yes, I do.
Aren't boys simple? Aren't boys simple?
They can be. They can be.
Wanda knows she
I'm what?
didn't do as much cooking in the latter years as she did in the beginning.
Whatever. I cook. I do it all.
I didn't say that you
Well,
didn't.
that's right. I did it in the beginning and the middle and the end.
What's your favorite thing to cook? Your boys say, yeah.
They like for me to. I do a really nice broccoli. They like my broccoli and they love my baked chicken.
Hey,
And they
right now,
love-
look up your phone and see what it takes to make broccoli, and tell me
He
does it say heat up water?
Shut up.
Is that the only step in broccoli? Heat up water.
Whatever.
Have you ever heard of burned broccoli? Can you
whatever,
burn
hater.
broccoli? You
Whatever,
can't burn
hater.
it because it's made in a pot of
You
water.
don't know nothing about.
You know what
Shut
her
up.
second meal they love from her? What I do with corn.
Oh,
I
whatever.
like to tear it out that can
What?
and I put it in there. And then I get a can of water and I put it on there. And then I get some Zatarain's. They don't expect that. I sprinkle
I'm
Zatarain's on my
a great
corn.
cook.
Aw.
Whatever.
Yes, ma'am. You good at
Whatever.
heating stuff up.
And all Wanda could come up with was bringing up Katt's prior run-ins with the police and his hair, which swiftly backfired on her.
Telling us about what's going on in jail.
Yes, ma'am, ain't getting out to tell you. But I'm going to tell you at an arena named Phillips, and you going to tell me at the Atlanta Comedy Theater.
That's right. True.
Tomorrow, be there.
All right.
Red Grant show, I know
Red
I'll
Grant.
be there. Don't miss it. Is he crazy?
And help me get to the salon. All right, it's the People Station Viewer 3. Your hair is kind of.
That joint was.
My hair is 19 inches long, and I have no perm.
You don't.
Oops.
Oh, that's not a perm.
No, it is not. Nice lady.
That's natural.
Come run one of your gnarled
What,
fingers.
come here. Come here.
While you on air,
come
so
on.
they can hear you live.
Come on. Let me come over here.
No. That's not how that works.
Oh, okay. Well, then stay over there.
Don't worry, ain't nobody putting their hands through yours.
That's right. They don't have to. I don't want them to. Get on out of here. You okay? You okay? Are you all right this
Only
morning?
one of our
You all
hands
right this
moving
morning?
while we talk.
Are you all right this morning?
Near the conclusion of the interview, Wanda made another offhanded comment about Katt, calling him Lil Mama.
Get this inmate out of here.
If you can't get your blood pressure down, you can't call me that.
Whatever, little mama.
If your cholesterol is 600.
Whatever, little mama.
I'm little mama's baby daddy.
No, you little mama.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
And what are you, girl? You probably shouldn't talk about sizes.
No, that's okay.
You big on the radio.
That's right. And you're big
Turn
in
it
prison.
down.
And you're
Yes,
big
ma'am.
in prison.
I've never been to prison.
You have
19
several
felonies,
times.
no convictions.
Yeah,
Knock it off. Prison and jail aren't the same. No.
Okay,
No.
Calm
No.
down. Calm down.
Only one of us has $12
Calm
worth
down.
of jewelry on.
No $12.
No. That all is
$12,
available.
boo.
If you want to have Wanda's jewelry, please go to Sitgo or Quick Trip at any point. If you buy 2 packs of Newport 100s, they will give you everything Wanda has on right now for $7.99, and it comes with a free car wash. Won't you come on down?
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
The show starts at 9. Wanda gets to the stage at 9:17. Please come on down.
Go, Shay, please come get Miss Katt and do her hair.
She's almost out of breath. Be careful now. Even on the radio, you can hear the fact that exercise has crept into her vocabulary.
Hurry up, little mama. We're done.
You already used that one. Don't repeat your
and
jokes,
I'm
Fresh
looking at
Comic.
it again.
Go ahead.
I just felt the tension, like, every time I would ask him something or say something, it was like he kind of came for me. And I'm not that kind of comedian. Like, I don't go tit for tat. I don't, that's not what I do. Nick Cannon asked me to go to Wild 'N Out. I'm like, dude, that's not my thing. I mean, so just because of the respect that I have for him, when he started coming at me, it kind of threw me off. So I didn't know how to retaliate or how to come back, because that's not how I wanted to talk to him. I didn't want to talk to him like that. I didn't want to go back and forth with him because of the respect. So when it kept going on and on and on, as a person that has integrity, I had to say something back, and I didn't want to.
A largely homosexual fan base. That's why she got canceled. Gay people don't take it kindly that you would.
But she was weak against Katt, and he degraded her very swiftly. But see, that wasn't the end, because Wanda simply couldn't get over Katt humiliating her on live. And she apparently sent her husband and sons after him. And the husband supposedly came up with a complete weapon. The incident occurred on September 15, 2018, outside Atlanta Comic Theater, where Wanda was holding a comic night. Out in the venue's parking lot, Wanda's husband Lamorris Sellers reportedly moved up to Katt over the insults he dropped about Wanda and displayed a firearm. The surveillance tape that eventually leaked showed Katt having some words with Wanda before her husband began running after him. According to the police report, Wanda's husband agreed to there being a heated exchange of words, but he was quick to deny any discussion of him taking out a weapon on Katt. He informed the cops that he accidentally lost his piece while sprinting. As for Wanda, she addressed the event days later on her radio program, stating that the brawl between her husband and Katt broke off when Katt apparently started dissing her absolutely unprovoked. But fast forward a couple of days to September 19th, when TMZ revealed additional surveillance video that showed Wanda's husband clutching a handgun in his hand and following Katt right into a local grocery shop. Here's the catch. The video didn't show Sellers aiming the handgun directly at Katt, so he once again denied going after Katt to shoot him. But the backlash from the interview didn't stop there. Since in January 2019, months after the clip featuring Katt roasting Wanda went viral, Wanda was sacked from V103 Atlanta. The reason for her getting the boot wasn't officially released to the public, but a lot of individuals believe it was related to Wanda's Lil Mama statements and how she clearly attempted to emasculate Katt over the airways. In Atlanta, of all places, a city renowned for its Black gay men community. Katt added that Wanda informed him before the interview that she wouldn't question about his kids or personal life, but then turned on him the instant Katt checked her over the entire Tiffany Haddish tale. He alleged that Wanda sought to embarrass him in front of her gay fan following and claimed that's the reason she was fired and pretty much vanished from the limelight.
In the last few hours, we've learned that legendary Atlanta radio personality Wanda Smith passed away. Now, the station that Smith most recently worked for, V103 Atlanta, announced her death on social media.
Just one day after celebrating her 58th birthday, Atlanta radio veteran Wanda Smith unexpectedly died away. She had a terrific job, until that one interview that changed her life upside down. Just before she left us, Wanda Smith laid down the reason she had been aloof and obviously missing from the public eye. The true reason was Katt Williams' kid. That wild, spontaneous roast session featuring her and Katt Williams sunk her whole career, and she never forgave him for that. Sadly, she also never recovered.
And it was a setup.
Right.
And remember, they tried to this same weekend, not in jokes, with a real and in my real face on real camera. Understand I'm losing my life.
This is the exclusive security video from the Atlanta Comedy Theater in Gwinnett County. You can see Wanda Smith and her husband by the front door.
So I did not want to go back and forth with Katt Williams like that. That bothered me so bad. That really bothered me.
So, if you grew up in the 90s or early 2000s, then you know that radio was like our social media, and baby Wanda Smith was that girl. Especially in Atlanta, she was one of the hosts for the Frank and Wanda in the Morning program. As her celebrity expanded, she pursued new options as a comedian and actor, becoming one of the writers for blockbuster shows including The Comedy Jam and BET's Comic View. She later acted in films like Media's Witness Protection and Media Goes to Jail. At the height of her radio career, and as one of the major hosts for Atlanta's V103, Wanda was tremendously successful, with the program routinely rating number 1 or 2 among morning shows in Atlanta. Over the course of that period, Wanda brushed elbows with numerous stars in the music business as well as other celebrities, but absolutely nothing prepared her for what would happen when Katt Williams walked in for an interview and utterly demolished her.
Telling us about what's going on in jail.
Yes, ma'am, and getting out to tell you. But I'm going to tell you at an arena named Phillips, and you going to tell me at the Atlanta Comedy Theater.
That's right, true.
Tomorrow, be there.
All right.
Red Grant show, I know
Red
I'll
Grant.
be there. Don't miss it.
Red Grant, Katt Williams, thank y'all for coming through, man.
Yes.
And thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in.
I see why people come to Wanda's show.
Yeah.
Because Frank Ski puts it down.
That's right. Get on out here with your crazy ass.
Uh-huh. Is he crazy?
And help me get to the salon. All right, it's the People Station Viewer 3. Your hair is kind of...
That joint was.
My hair is 19 inches long and I have no perm.
You don't?
Oops.
Oh, that's not a perm.
No, it is not. Nice lady.
That's natural.
Come run one of your gnarled
What,
fingers.
come here. Come here.
While you on air,
Come
so
on.
they can hear you live.
Come on.
I noticed one remark that wonderfully puts it up. It wasn't a roast, it was a cremation. And I ain't going to lie, I did go back and watch it every now and again because it was simply that fantastic, even years later. RP to Wanda. But honestly, this all occurred because she wanted to be overly messy. Right before this interview aired, Wanda and Frank had decided that they weren't going to question Katt about his kids or the charges against him, and would only concentrate on the wonderful things going on in his life. But as soon as they began rolling, something in Wanda shifted, and she started questioning Katt about his kids. According to Katt, it was like Wanda meant to throw him off his game or something, since the last thing he anticipated was to be asked what meals he cooked for his children. Anyone who knows Katt knows that he's incredibly protective when it comes to his kids. And if only Wanda had realized what was coming, maybe she would have backed away from that argument. But baby Miss Wanda wanted all the smoke, and she attacked Katt for his clothing, his hair, his blood pressure, along with his countless court problems. Wanda even nicknamed him Little Mama to try to throw him off, but Katt wouldn't let up. He kept his leg on her neck and cooked her like Sunday barbecue at Big Mama's place, with your uncle on the grill and his brown Jesus shoes.
I shouldn't have, honestly. Like, some of these things are the reason that the enemy decides to go ahead and let you be famous, is your ability to tear down your own kind, no matter how high they are.
If you do anything wrong in your life, duh, and I find out about it, I'm gonna try to take everything away from you. And I don't care when I find out. Could be today, tomorrow, 15, 20 years from now. If I find out, you're fucking finished. Who's that? That's you.
And at one point, Katt even instructed Wanda to remove her headphones and wig, to which she snapped back, instructing him to take off those old clothing he had on. Katt replied by lifting up his jacket to show that he was wearing a pre-released Versace collection fit, and proceeded to roast the heck out of what Wanda was wearing.
No,
$12.
No. That all is available. If you wanna have Wanda's jewelry, please go to Citgo or Quick Trip at any point. If you buy 2 packs of Newport 100s, they will give you everything Wanda has on right now for $7.99, and it comes with a free car wash. Won't you come on down?
Yes.
This might be the noblest of professions. Robin Williams had a bar that I loved. He said comedy is the only job you can have where you can use everything you know. And that's true. You can use more than you know. You can use what you think. Use it. Don't be afraid. Don't let these bitch-ass niggas button your lip. Say it anyway.
Those video of Wanda and Katt gained millions of views. And even folks who had never heard of Wanda in their life got a substantial introduction from that interview. Katt mocked her all the way out of her profession, and when Wanda realized that she wasn't receiving compassion from the people, she attempted to manipulate the story, making it appear like it was Katt who came at her first. Oh, but baby, nobody was buying it. Wasn't she the same lady that commented about his kids, as well as his 19-inch bust down, attempting to get a rise out of him? Or are we tripping? That was the classic F around and find out. And Wanda was doing her utmost to rewrite history and make herself a victim. Sheesh, I understand why Wanda was so furious about getting cooked like a turkey on Thanksgiving. But things went worse when Katt came to the Atlanta Comedy Club to express support for his buddy, fellow comic Red Grant. Wanda, her husband, and her kid drove up on Katt. Her husband, Lamora Sellers, waved a revolver at Katt, and the huge man pursued him all the way to the food depot before turning back to the theater. Wanda rushed in to defend her husband and blamed everyone except herself for all that transpired. She blamed V103 for posting the interview. She blamed her co-host Frank for never stepping in and cutting it short, and to the end of her life, she hated Katt Williams for coming at her and killing her career. But it did nothing for her, since everyone watched on the videotape that her husband went for Katt while she sat on the sidelines, egging him on. And get this, Katt could have pushed more accusations and had the two of them jailed, but he elected not to cooperate with the police. All it did was make him appear like the greater guy, while Wanda was stuck playing the victim that no one believed. Months later, in 2019, V103 and Wanda Smith went their own ways. It was so unusual since Wanda never addressed why she departed after spending almost 20 years on the radio. Not to add, her morning show with Frank had good ratings and was still performing quite well at the time of her departure. Even her colleague, Miss Sophia, couldn't provide a reason why the radio station would let Wanda leave, so she suspected that Wanda's disagreement with Katt Williams certainly had a large role in it. She stated, "Wanda has been there over 25 years, so to be in an industry for over 25 years, you expect to have the big hoopla when you get ready to leave." To her, I suppose it was a huge shock, and it was also a shock for me when she walked out of the office and informed me they had let her go as well. When Miss Sophia was queried about Katt having a role in it, she continued, "But that may have had something to do with it, but of course they aren't going to share that information with us. I can only presume so. I don't know. Me personally, I sensed something significant was about to happen because it placed the station in a greater light. Not the Katt Williams problem at the radio station, but later at the club with her husband bringing the gun, and that became a big story. You all know that under our contract, we can't cause any humiliation or dishonor to the company that we're working for. It appears that V103 really marginalized Wanda with the termination. Miss Sophia also mentioned that Wanda wasn't really in a good place and was grappling with the choice. Wanda kept her head down and performed some comedy for her admirers until it was revealed, a year after the roast, that she was going to join Ricky Smiley on his new radio program in 2020.